So in this video, I'm going to show you how to use Mozilla X-ray goggles to look at the HTML behind web pages. So the first thing we're going to do is open up a new tab and just search for Mozilla X-ray goggles. It should be the first link that comes up, so if you click on that, it will take you to the web page. And there's a little bit of remixing that we can do on this page by clicking the yellow Activate X-ray Goggles button. So once you activate the X-ray Goggles button, you can move around the page, rolling over different elements of the page, which will bring up the various HTML tags. So if I click on the title, it's an H1 tag, and you'll see that the H1 comes up, and I can just click in between the two tags and I can type in a different message. Now you'll see that that's an H1 class tag, but we're not going to worry too much about that at the moment. Just think of it as an H1 tag. So once you've clicked on OK, you can remix anything. So if I click on a P tag, so for where it says click the background image, and I can change that now. So I'm going between the two tags and I'm just altering the text just by typing. Once I'm done, I just click on update and it changes on the web page. Now remember, this isn't the live web page, it's just what's on your screen. So I can do the same with an image. Now for the image, it needs to be an image that's stored online. So I'm just going to do a quick web search for an image, just for, in this case, a BBC microcomputer. Once I find the image that I would like to use, I'm just going to copy the image URL and I can just paste that in there and click on update, and you can see that that's changed. So this is just remixing the actual X-ray Goggles web page, but we can actually remix any web page, and to do that we need to install X-ray Goggles onto our computer. So I'm going to click on the Install X-ray Goggles link and then drag this yellow box up to my favourites or my bookmarks bar. And you can see that that just sits there at the top. So I'm just going to navigate to the web page that we use for this activity. You can do it by the activity link, obviously, but I'm just going to search for Willow the Wonder Dog on Google and it's the first one that comes up. So next I'm going to activate my X-ray goggles. And you can see that the X-ray goggles now allows me to move around the web page and to see all the different elements of the page. Now this page is a very simple HTML page, so it doesn't have some of the more complex elements. It's a good one for the pupils to learn on. So in the same way as we did before, I'm going to change the image, and I'm also going to add in an alt tag. So every image that's on the web should in theory have an alt tag, which just provides a text alternative to an image. So I can change all the different elements. So there's a figure in there for underneath the image that I can, or a caption that I can change as well. And I would encourage your pupils just to get really creative at this point. They usually have a lot of fun just changing things up. So I'm just going to run through a few of the other tags. So we can change the H1 tag. You can see this is just a straightforward H1 tag, which is the heading tag for the web page, which is going to be all about computers. And then the next section is a P tag, and I can just put in my paragraph text there. So your pupils can have lots of fun moving around and changing the different elements and finding out how much they can do. The H2 tags obviously are slightly smaller than the H1 tags, so they should be like your subheadings. And there's plenty for them to explore here as an introduction. For your pupils that are a little bit more confident, you might want them to actually start to type in or change some of the HTML tags. So in this case, changing it perhaps, trying to change it to an H1 or an H2, and you can see that if I get the tag wrong, so I perhaps change leave them so they're different, then Mozilla X-ray goggles does show me in red that I've made an error. So just to show you that you can do it on absolutely any web page, so you can do it on your school website, but I'm just going to go to the Department of Education page and make a couple of changes on here. So activate X-ray goggles, and then I'm going to change this image as we've done before. And this is actually a link, but for now I'm just going to change the title of it. So there you go, that's a really quick update on how to use X-ray goggles for this activity. Just remember to press the escape key when you finish to deactivate X-ray goggles, and I hope you have fun using it.